Welcome back to Millennial Money Moves with Nadia. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, watching my videos, you already know what to do. You already know how much that helps me. So thank you for those of you who continue to watch my videos. I know it's been a minute since I've made new content. I had a death in the family recently. My grandma passed away. So I took a break kind of to spend time with family and kind of recover. You know, you never fully recover from a loss like that, but I just needed a minute. That being said, I was still doing research about the market even though I wasn't filming. So today I'm going to be talking about what's been going on with the crypto market, what moves I've been making in the stock market, which hint isn't many, but still gonna give you guys the updates on what's been going up there. All right, so stay tuned.
So Nadia, what's up?
We making money moves.
Who making money moves?
We making money moves.
You making money moves?
We making money moves.
We making money moves.
We making money.
For those of you who have been thinking about investing in crypto, definitely check out Coinbase. There's a link in my description box below. If you download $100, you get some free Bitcoin, which I think is pretty cool. And even if you're not invested in Bitcoin, you can convert it into other things, which is totally dope. So definitely check that out. So the main cryptocurrencies that I have been looking in are Cardano, Ethereum, Tezos, and Matic. But right now, I'm super bullish on Cardano and Ethereum. Those are the two that are my favorites. And if you have not started investing in the crypto market and you kind of want to get started, I'm telling you now would be the perfect time. We're kind of seeing a fall off with crypto. It's looking a little bearish, it's looking flat, all those things, red. Basically not good. But for smart investors out there, you know that that's the perfect time to buy, to start investing. Now, this is advice for those of you who are new to investing in these cryptos. It would be a great time to buy in. I saw Cardano at about $1.80 something, and a couple weeks ago, I saw it hit above $2. I think when the market, or when the crypto market comes back, it will run back up again. And if you're new, whether you're looking to day trade, swing trade, you know, I probably wouldn't day trade right now until I see signs of recovery. But with crypto, you can day trade, swing trade, and long-term invest. You don't necessarily have to choose one or the other. There's not really a right or wrong answer. I myself happen to do swing trading and long-term investing when it comes to cryptocurrencies, especially those two that I'm super bullish on. I want to give out some strategies of different ways you can invest in crypto, and I'm going to talk about some purchases that I made in the stock market. So for those of you who are already into crypto, I think that you want to be very careful when you're buying more. For those of you who've been watching, you know I'm dollar cost averaging in on Cardano, Ethereum, and Matic lately. I bought a few positions in. And I think that when you are buying the dip when you're trying to buy the dip, you should be careful because you don't want to catch a falling knife. That's when you buy a lot of one crypto because you think it hit the bottom, but it keeps dipping. So at that point, you'll get cut if you keep trying to buy it lower, buy it lower, buy it lower, because nobody can perfectly time the market. As much as I love all my favorite YouTubers that I talk about, nobody can perfectly predict the market. It's just how it is. It's a little unfortunate, but it's life. So you don't want to catch a falling knife. I think dollar cost average in is a safe bet here. Or if you're buying on the dips, don't just throw a whole lot of money into it, and don't just throw money into one. I think that all of the ones I listed are good investments to make. I think you can buy some ADA, you can buy some Ethereum, you can buy some Tezos, you can buy some Matic. And I think that's a better way to kind of spread out your money so you're not putting all of your eggs into one basket. A lot of the logic I use with investing in the stock market carries right on over into the crypto market because it's still investing. You want to make the best plays for yourself. So for me, like I said, I'm doing some long-term and some swing trades. So if you guys saw my video about Dogecoin, you know that I sold 70% of my portfolio and kept the other 30. I'm kind of doing something similar with the other cryptos that I talked about, where when I see it running up a lot, if I bought it at a low price, I might sell some, but I'm still holding on to the rest until about 2023, 2025. It really just depends on the crypto itself. And to touch on the stock market, today I bought some Ford. Their ticker symbol is just F. I like Ford. I think it's one of my safer investments. Again, the market's been looking kind of crazy right now, but that is one that I like. And I want to go ahead and make a full-length video on it to let you guys know why I'm so fond of it. I totally think Ford is a good one to check into. You guys know I'm really heavy onto EV and into tech. I have not sold anymore. I have not bought anymore, but I think in the near future I will buy a little more in some of what I'm invested in, because I think I could have some more shares of some of those things. So as far as should I buy more, should I wait, it depends on what you are comfortable with, and it depends on your financial situation. This is why I always say I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an investment advisor. I'm just updating you with the plays that I make. If you watch Uncle Larry, for him, he's not really buying anymore with the market, but that's because he's comfortable with the amount of shares that he has in certain stocks. For me, I invest less money than he does. So if I have money that comes in that I know is for something I want to invest in, that I know is a good buy in the future, I'm definitely going to add to it because it's less expensive to add to it now than it is the future. So just a tip for what I mean, where things depend on your financial situation or how many shares you have, how many positions you're holding, and the type of investor you want to be. If you're watching my videos, you're a smart investor. But what I mean is long-term versus swing versus day trading. I'm probably never going to talk about day trading in depth on my channel, but that's just because I don't do it. I'm not built for that kind of gambling. But for those of you who are, more power to you. I wish you best of luck. The only other thing I want you guys to be aware of is with the crypto market, now you're kind of seeing some of that volatility. I know a lot of people kind of hopped on the train because they're like, well, crypto's only going up. Well, yeah, it was at the time. But like I said, my warning back in my old videos, the crypto market is extremely, extremely volatile. So you're gonna wanna be careful when you're getting in, getting out. That's why I kind of take the approach of doing some swing trading and doing some long-term investing. And for those of you who have asked if this has changed my mind about crypto, especially after Elon Musk tweeted that he's no longer accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for Tesla, a lot of you were like, do you think this changes the long-term future of crypto? What's your thoughts on the DeFi movement? And for those of you who were messaging me, asking me where I was, I'm so sorry again, but I am back. I'm not trying to leave you guys in the dust. Like I said, I bought some Ford today. And I think to answer those questions, as far as the crypto market is concerned, I still think there's a future in crypto. I think that the DeFi movement is great. Some of the fall off that we were seeing that happened with the crypto market recently was because China, Beijing, China, they are really, really cracking down on the rules of cryptocurrency. They do not allow people in China to use crypto, and there were some rules made about this back, I think, in 2019, but now there's even more of a kind of restraint on cryptocurrencies, where you're going to see a big effect in the market, and it kind of reacted to it. The thing about the crypto market is it's traded 24/7, and it's traded globally, and that's something that I want you guys to keep in mind. Like, just because you're sleeping, just because America is sleeping, doesn't mean that the other side of the world isn't investing, isn't buying, isn't trading. You know, with time differences, that's how that works. So definitely don't forget about that, because that does make a huge, huge impact. And you have to pay attention to what's happening in other countries too, because I mean, as an American society and culture, we're not informed extremely well on other countries' political systems, other countries' policies, other countries' news. I'm not trying to be political, it's just the reality of the culture in America. But when you're investing, especially in companies that are in other countries or something that's global like cryptocurrency, it is extremely important to pay attention to what's going on around you. I really can't stress that enough. And I would say the same thing applies for the stock market. It's important to follow the news and what's going on in the world, because that's kind of where I start to realize what I want to invest in. Like with Biden's infrastructure plans, okay, what do you think is going to be a good investment for the future? What's he talk about a lot? He talks about clean energy and green movements. So he wants the environment to be safer, cleaner. And so what's something that goes into that? EVs, bridges. Lots of people are, or I even look at the housing market. Lots of people are, it's a seller's market right now. But not only that, it's important to look at how more new houses are being built. And the cost of building a new house went up, and the price of lumber went up. So I was looking at some lumber companies. For those of you who've been watching, I talked about WY. I remember saying don't necessarily go out and buy it because the stock market has just been super volatile, but that is something I invested in, and I'm curious to see where it goes in kind of the next 3 months, these summer months. I think that it's super important to know what's going on, and that's something that I'm going to be doing on this channel, giving more updates with what's happening in the stock market, so that when you guys see that, oh, the Dow is down, the S&P is down, the crypto market's down, or it's up, I'm going to kind of give you guys some insight onto why that might be happening. And it's so important to know that, especially for my new investors, because as you get more experienced, it'll also shed some light on some of the things that you should start to look out for when you're investing. So like I said, if you want to get started investing in cryptocurrency, definitely check out that link in my description box below. All of the cryptocurrencies I'm talking about, all of those positions for me are held in Coinbase. I use Coinbase, Webull, Fidelity. That's it. Sorry, just those three. Coinbase, Webull, and Fidelity. I was going to say Robinhood, but I stopped using Robinhood a long time ago. But definitely check those out. Dogecoin can be found on Webull, and Coinbase allows you to trade Tezos, Matic, which is Polygon, Cardano, and Ethereum. So like I said, those are ones that I'm all looking into. I have positions in those. So definitely go ahead and use that link in the description box below if you're thinking about getting started. And Webull is also awesome. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for that below as well. And remember, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I really want to help push this content out to as many people as I can. So please never feel afraid to share my content or like it. I really want to get it out there to as many people because there's money to be made. I keep saying this isn't turning into a crypto channel, which it's not. We still do stocks. I still do stocks. But if there's money to be made, I will be talking about it here because remember, we're making money moves. Have a good one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Webull. Enjoy hours of pre- and post-market trading. Stocks and cryptocurrencies all in one app. Finally, a phone-friendly, easy-to-use trading app that helps you become a better trader. Soon you'll be trading like a pro. Webull, the future of trading. Click the link below in the description. Deposit $100 and get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850.